Welcome to Ribera de Arriba for the last of 3 days in the Cantabrian Mountains. This 15th stage has an air of 2012 and 2016 about it, since the 185.5-kilometer route takes in the Alto del Fito, a first category climb to 580 meters, and a finish at the lakes of Covadonga. The Fito climb, with its sections at up to 10%, is completed twice at the 101 and 143.5 kilometer marks. The final 13.5 kilometer climb begins at kilometer 172 in Covadonga. The ascent to the finish at the lakes above the town averages out at a little over 7%, but there are sections at double that. All will have earned tomorrow's rest day.
Things are heating up in front. The breakaway is not to everybody's liking. The peloton has significantly increased its speed. Breakaway at the front! The pack is increasing its work rate. Some teams can't be happy with the breakaway.
Fischer goes onto the attack.
He's off on his own. The team sponsor won't be disappointed. The pace is really hot, so for the moment, we shouldn't see too many attacks. So it's noses downhill, which will allow the riders to catch their breath. It looks like the pack has bitten the dust collectively, but the riders would seem to be okay to carry on. There's a collective fall with several riders on the ground. We can only hope that they all get back up. There's now more than a minute between the breakaway and the pack. The peloton has slowed right down. The teammates of those in the breakaway are not going to make an effort. It's up to the other teams to get their fingers out. The gap is widening. It's now over 2 minutes. Some riders are being left behind. That looks like a really bad fall. It's a shame, but he's not going any further. There's a mass crash in the pack, but it doesn't look too serious. A group of riders has come a cropper, but they all look ready to set off again. He's just pulled up on the verge. The pack is beginning to cut the lead. A rider is down, and he's not going to be able to carry on. Let's hope it doesn't jeopardize the rest of his season. Uh-oh, a leader has fallen. We can only hope that it doesn't have any impact on the outcome of the race. That's a group nosedive! But as often happens, they're all getting back in the saddle. One of the back markers has given up. Uh-oh, the gap is widening. It's now more than 2 minutes. The peloton seems content to let it grow. A couple of teams have set themselves up as pacemakers for the pack. They obviously don't have anybody in the breakaway group. The peloton seems to want to wind the breakaway back in. Now they're riding, and the gap is melting away. Some team managers mustn't appreciate the fact that there is a breakaway, given that the pack has increased its speed. Look, the pack has taken its foot off the gas. The team leaders can't be too worried about the breakaway. A small group of riders are trying to get clear of the bunch. A symbolic kilometer as we go through the halfway stage of the race. Only a few riders are capable of following the very fast pace up front. A couple of teams have set themselves up as pacemakers for the pack. They obviously don't have anybody in the breakaway group. This climb features some dreadful percentages. The pack is putting the squeeze on the breakaway. The pack is increasing its work rate. Some teams can't be happy with the breakaway. The riders must be careful. This downhill is known to be very dangerous. It's in such percentages that the strongest can create some gaps. The pace seems much too high for many riders. The breakaway is not to everybody's liking. The peloton has significantly increased its speed. They really are moving! The pack can't get strung out too far, or it's going to start breaking up. There we go, that's 2/3 of the race behind us. Some team managers mustn't appreciate the fact that there is a breakaway, given that the pack has increased its speed. Oh, the list of those left behind goes on rising. The riders are going through a very tough portion with percentages above 10%. The breakaway is not to everybody's liking. The peloton has significantly increased its speed. The pack is back on level terms with the breakaway group. The tempo has slowed down. Something might be cooking. As they go over the top, the riders breathe a sigh of relief and hope to recover a bit on the way down. A fall has just happened in the peloton. Several riders are on the ground. The peloton has slowed down a bit. There's reports of a group of riders taking a tumble, but apparently they all managed to set off again. Watch out, a team leader is falling behind. There's a report over the radio of a rider coming off his bike. But apparently, he's back in the saddle. Several riders are attempting to break away. This climb is feared by many riders. The percentages are very high.
Acceleration by Van den Dert. Counter-attack by Quintana. Greipel has fallen. Valverde's off.
"15 kilometers to the finish line." I think I saw a few riders on the ground. We're in for a great finish. The line is not far off, and the riders are really going to have to hang in there on this climb. We've just learned of a fall. Let's hope that all riders will get up quickly. One of the motorcyclists says that a rider is down. Apparently, he didn't interfere with the race. There's now more than a minute between them. A couple of teams have set themselves up as pacemakers for the pack. They obviously don't have anybody in the breakaway group. There are just 10 kilometers left. Another attack! This time it could go all the way!
Counter-attack by Davide Formolo.
The pack's deficit is being cut back. The riders are in a portion above 10%. And he moves on to the attack. It could be decisive. It's survival of the fittest, and evolution doesn't seem to favor those in the rear. There's a growing list of riders left behind. Only 5 kilometers left. And there's an attack at the front! He could go all the way! Congratulations! He showed determination to add this win to his prize list. We're waiting for the tailenders who continue to arrive. And here are the race highlights that we've selected for you.